Welcome to CCN TV News, your premier source for local and international news. From the streets of Kingston to the capitals of the world, we are ready to cover you stories that shape our world. Stay tuned for breaking news. A horrifying discovery has shaken Westmoreland, Jamaica. A woman's mummified body was found in her home nearly 2 years after her death. But what's even more shocking, her caregiver claims she was acting under the instruction of a pastor who told her the woman would be resurrected in exactly 2 years. This is not just tragic, it's unacceptable. On July 6, 2025, police in Old Hope, Little London, responded to a call. What they found inside the home was chilling. The mummified remains of Viola Destin lying on a mattress in a locked room. Gina Robinson, the 54-year-old caregiver, now faces charges of failure to report a death, preventing lawful burial, and attempting to pervert the course of justice. Police are awaiting autopsy results to confirm the exact cause of death. These charges are serious, but even more disturbing is the alleged role of religious manipulation in this case. Family members, including a grandniece, have come forward to deny any allegations of neglect. They say they searched for Viola, even contacting hospitals and funeral homes, but the family believed she had relocated. We did search, heard rumors. We believed she was in Old Hope. The family also says Viola had been battling mental health issues and was placed in the care of Robinson due to her spiritual connection with a local church. Reports from Jamaica Star suggest that Robinson claimed she was following the instructions of a local pastor who allegedly told her that Sister Viola would be resurrected exactly 2 years after her death. The pastor allegedly told her not to report her death. He said she would rise again in 2 years. This raises disturbing questions. When religious leaders abuse their authority, it damages the trust of people genuinely seeking a place to worship. This behavior is not just dangerous, it's spiritually and morally irresponsible. Residents of Old Hope are struggling with the fallout. Some are even afraid to say where they live, fearing stigma. We are afraid to tell people where we are from. It has left such a bad reputation on us. Robinson, once seen as a spiritual woman who led worship sessions, now faces public scrutiny and legal consequences. Unfortunately, this isn't an isolated case. Across the globe, there have been incidents where persons become religious fanatics. This often leads to devastating outcomes. Religious extremism isn't always loud. Sometimes it hides behind silence and inaction, as seen in this case. What can be done? How do we prevent another tragedy like this? Routine welfare checks for elderly and vulnerable, mandatory reporting of deaths, greater accountability for spiritual leaders, mental health support in religious communities. Faith should comfort, not conceal. Let's hold our leaders accountable and protect the most vulnerable among us. Viola Destin's story is heartbreaking, but it can also be a turning point. Let this tragedy wake us up. Speak up if you suspect neglect or abuse. Faith should never be a shield for harm. Share your thoughts below. Report suspicious activity. Demand accountability from both caregivers and church leaders. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and let's build a safer, more compassionate Jamaica.